Welcome back to our channel where we share updates and untold stories about. The world of the young and the restless has always been filled with rivalries, betrayals, and unexpected alliances. But the latest storyline threatens to reshape Genoa City forever. As technology collides with old grudges, Sally Spectra finds herself standing at the center of a battle no one saw coming. Meanwhile, Nikki Newman grows bolder than ever, ready to challenge Victor's control not just over the Newman family, but over the city itself. This week's spoilers point toward a storm of deceit, courage, and chaos. Buckle up, because Sally is about to shatter an alliance that could have devastating consequences, while Nikki risks everything to prove she is more than just Victor's wife. The rise of the AI conspiracy. Billy Abbott has never been shy about taking big swings. Sometimes he strikes gold, sometimes he strikes out spectacularly. But in recent weeks, whispers around Genoa City hint that Billy and his once-estranged ally, Kane Ashby, have joined forces again. Their weapon this time isn't a hostile takeover, gambling scheme, or tabloid scandal. It's something far more dangerous: artificial intelligence. According to leaks, Kane has been developing a powerful AI algorithm capable of analyzing business trends, manipulating stock markets, and even predicting competitors' moves before they make them. In Kane's mind, this is his chance at redemption, a way to finally outmaneuver the Newmans and Abbotts and reclaim his seat at the table of power. Billy, always eager to one-up Jack, sees Kane's AI not just as a business tool but as a weapon. Together, the two plot to use it to undermine Jabot, Chancellor Winters, and even Newman Media, essentially rewriting Genoa City's balance of power overnight. But there's one problem: they underestimated Sally Spectra. Sally Spectra stumbles onto the truth. Sally has been hustling harder than ever. With her design firm struggling to stay afloat and her future in Genoa City uncertain, she's been looking for her next big break. That's when she noticed odd discrepancies in market patterns and digital chatter tied to both Jabot and Newman Media. At first, Sally thought she was chasing a story, maybe even a pitch for her next client. But as she dug deeper, she realized she was uncovering something much darker. Late nights in her tiny apartment, coffee cups piling up around her, Sally pieced together the breadcrumbs: Kane's fingerprints on a shell company, Billy's sudden influx of insider knowledge, and strange coded messages embedded in corporate data streams. The conclusion was chilling. Billy and Kane weren't just collaborating. They were running an AI scheme that could topple Genoa City's financial world. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And in true Sally style, she couldn't keep quiet. Sally's dilemma: expose or exploit. For a woman who has reinvented herself more times than anyone can count, Sally knows the value of information. Exposing Billy and Kane could finally earn her legitimacy in Genoa City. But part of her wondered, could she use the AI herself? Could this be her ticket to becoming the powerhouse she's always dreamed of being? Her internal conflict mirrors the redhead's journey. Sally wants respect, but temptation has always been her Achilles heel. Ultimately, spoilers suggest she makes the bold choice to confront Billy and Kane head-on, but not before ensuring she has evidence locked away, just in case. When Sally storms into Crimson Lights to face them, the showdown is pure soap opera gold. Coffee cups clatter. Sharon senses the tension from behind the counter. Billy smirks, trying to charm his way out of trouble, while Kane seethes at being exposed. Sally, with her fiery confidence, declares, "You think Genoa City is your playground? Well, guess what? The game is over." Nikki Newman finds her voice. While Sally is shaking up the corporate underworld, Nikki Newman is waging her own battle at home. After decades of standing by Victor through his manipulations and power plays, Nikki has reached her breaking point. Recent episodes have shown her questioning whether Victor truly sees her as his partner or just another pawn. The turning point comes when Victor unilaterally makes a decision about Newman Enterprises, a move that sidelines Victoria and leaves Nikki fuming. For Nikki, this isn't just about business. It's about respect. Spoilers reveal Nikki delivers an ultimatum that will stun longtime fans. "Victor, if you can't treat me as your equal, then maybe we're not partners at all." For the first time in years, Nikki isn't playing the supportive wife. She's demanding a seat at the head of the table, even if it means challenging Victor himself. Victor's response: love or war. Victor Newman has faced down hostile takeovers, federal investigations, and ruthless enemies. But nothing shakes him like when Nikki turns her back. He prides himself on loyalty and family unity, and Nikki's defiance cuts deep. Rather than explode, spoilers suggest Victor will try to outmaneuver Nikki in his own way. Expect a subtle but chilling exchange where Victor warns, "Be careful, Nikki. Power has consequences even for you." Will Victor ultimately soften, realizing he risks losing the woman who has stood by him for decades? Or will his obsession with control push Nikki into dangerous new alliances? Either way, the cracks in their marriage may be too wide to ignore. Colliding storylines: Sally, Nikki, and the future of Genoa City. What makes this arc so electrifying is how the plots intertwine. Sally's exposure of Billy and Kane threatens not just their futures, but the stability of Newman Enterprises and Jabot. Nikki's rebellion against Victor creates a vacuum of leadership that ambitious players, including Sally herself, may try to fill. Spoilers tease an upcoming gala where these threads collide. Imagine it: the city's elite gathered under one roof, champagne flowing, whispers spreading like wildfire. Sally steps forward with her evidence, Nikki makes a bold declaration about her independence, and Victor's icy stare silences the room. The fallout could redefine loyalties, spark shocking new romances, and unleash rivalries that will carry the young and the restless into its next era. What this means for key characters. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Sally Spectra. This could be her redemption arc or her downfall. If she plays her cards right, Sally could cement herself as a legitimate player in Genoa City's power circle. But if she underestimates Billy, Kane, or even Victor, she could find herself crushed. Billy Abbott. Billy thrives on chaos, but this time he may have gone too far. If Sally exposes him, not only does he risk losing his reputation, but Jack's wrath will come down hard. Expect strained family dinners at the Abbott mansion. Kane Ashby. Kane's return to the spotlight with an AI plot is risky. Spoilers suggest he may go darker than ever, perhaps even crossing legal lines to protect his creation. Could Kane spiral into villain territory again? Nikki Newman. Her challenge to Victor marks a defining moment. Fans have long wanted to see Nikki reclaim her independence, and now she's doing just that. But will she find allies in Jack, Victoria, or even Sally, or will she stand alone? Victor Newman. The mustache doesn't lose often, but this time he faces battles on two fronts, inside his marriage and in the boardroom. How far will Victor go to regain control? Fans know one thing: never underestimate Victor Newman. Fan theories. What comes next? Jack versus Billy round 100. If Sally exposes Billy, Jack may finally cut him off for good, setting up another Abbott family feud. Nikki and Sally alliance? Imagine Nikki and Sally teaming up against Victor and the AI scheme. Unlikely, but in Genoa City, stranger things have happened. Kane's exit strategy. Could this storyline be a way to write Kane out, either by sending him to prison or forcing him into exile? Victor's revenge. If Sally publicly humiliates Billy and Kane, Victor may secretly applaud her, then turn his sights on controlling her. Why this storyline matters. At its core, The Young and the Restless thrives on legacy characters clashing with ambitious outsiders. The AI plot reflects modern anxieties about technology and power, while Nikki's rebellion speaks to timeless struggles of independence and respect in relationships. By putting Sally and Nikki, two women often underestimated, at the forefront, the show is signaling a shift. Genoa City's future won't be decided by men in boardrooms alone. The women are taking the reins, and the fallout promises to be explosive. Final word. As spoilers hint, Sally exposing Billy and Kane's AI plot will be a game-changer, shaking up business, family, and romantic dynamics across Genoa City. At the same time, Nikki's decision to challenge Victor could fracture the Newman Empire in ways no hostile takeover ever could. One thing is certain. The Young and the Restless is about to enter one of its most dramatic chapters yet. Fans should prepare for betrayals, power shifts, and heart-stopping confrontations that prove why this soap remains the crown jewel of daytime drama. Subscribe the channel to get such videos.